thing that makes me proud to work with Cityline experts, it's their constant interest in giving back. So when Shai DeLuca saw an opportunity to do this particular room makeover, the result brought him to tears. Take a look.
The new North York Women's Shelter has been under construction for about 2.5 years now, and although it might not look like it's done, it is coming along really well. Now, I'm going to be designing one of the rooms inside, so let's head in and have a look. So Mohini, this space is really coming along. You guys have done a great job, but I know that there are some key issues and challenges that you guys have in the design concept. So what are they?
Yeah, so we have to make sure that everything we do is trauma informed. We know that most of the women that have come here have experienced a lot of trauma, so we have to make sure that the space is calm, that there's clear sight lines, that it's cozy, but yet there's a lot of choice for women.
So this is the room that you have asked my help with. So it's a women's lounge. There's going to be about 4 to 5 women in here.
Women, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to consult with Sharon on color, but I really want to get started. All right, guys, so come on in. This is the newly created women's lounge. Now, I was really excited to partner with IKEA for this project because IKEA is very much about supporting survivors of domestic violence. And in fact, this year has donated over $50,000 worth of product across Canada to centers just like this. So when I was designing this space, I had to create a space that was warm and inviting, something that felt like home. Of course, I started off with a beautiful color on the wall by Benjamin Moore's smoky green, which really lent to a beautiful backdrop to a soft palette. I then decided to add these great sofas in a really light, almost millennial pink, but I also took off the arms closest towards the TV unit, which gives the illusion that the space is larger. Speaking of the TV unit, we mounted it on the wall, which lifts it up off the floor, and in small space design, that's really key because it's going to make the space feel larger. We finished it off here with area rugs to define the space, and that was important because in this one room, I wanted to create 2 distinct areas. The sitting area, and then this lounge area over here. These beautiful tufted velvet armchairs, which are really enveloping and warm, and then of course the artwork on the wall. So what really matters is of course what Mohini thinks. Let's bring her in. Mohini, come on in.
Shai, oh my God, this is beautiful.
When I started this project, I really did not know a lot about trauma-informed design. In fact, I knew nothing. But you really educated me, and there's some really great tips within the room that I think it's really important to share with viewers at home.
Yeah, you've done an incredible job. I mean, like the soft colors are really important, how cozy it is, the fact that there's different spaces that you've created so people have choice with how and who they want to hang out with.
Right.
That's really important. The bright light, obviously, and yet soft lighting. Like you've really done it.
Okay, Mohini, so let's see what everybody else thinks.
I can't wait.
Everyone, come on in.
So good.
Take a seat, come on in. Use the furniture. Enjoy the furniture.
Beautiful. For the women that use that shelter, please welcome Shai DeLuca. Reasons. And I mean, the women that we saw in that tape, they are some of the staff at North York Women's Shelter. But we need to understand that when you have a women's shelter, it's never just the women, it's their kids, it's their babies. Women usually travel with their family when they are escaping abusive situations. So you've done such a service for so many people, and it looks beautiful.
Thank you. I mean, you know, it was really such a wonderful thing to be able to be part of. This particular shelter has done something wonderful in the sense that they've really tried to create a home away from home. You know, oftentimes shelters are very sterile. They're very institutional. And what they wanted to do here was really create a space because they are coming with children and they are coming with pets, some of them. They wanted to create a home away from home.
Right.
And one of the things that we had to learn about here, which something that I did not know about, was what's called trauma-informed design.
Okay.
So it is designing for women who have been in situations perhaps where they cannot walk into a space that has an opaque wall because they're worried about someone hiding behind a wall. There have to be glass partitions. Things like that that I would have never thought of. And it was so inspiring to me.
Incredible. That is incredible. Okay, we have some B-roll of a mural being painted. Talk to me a little bit about about this?
Oh my goodness. So the center itself has a very large population of women of color and indigenous women, and it was very important for them to have the muralist be from that community.
Yeah.
So I got to meet Jackie Comrie, who is
She is amazing.
I mean, I'm her new biggest fan.
Yes.
She's phenomenal. She designed TTCs. She's done public spaces as well.
Yeah.
And she did one of the murals there, and it was really very much about bringing happiness through color in the murals that she did.
We got to get her into studio.
Yes.
So I'm now a convert as well. I'm following her on Instagram.
Yeah.
Her art is beautiful and bright, and it's got energy. It's gorgeous. You mentioned pets, and I also want to mention this space is pet friendly.
Yeah.
So we've got a cat condo here. You can bring the kitty cat.
100%.
So you don't have to
Dogs
leave
as
your
well.
cart behind and your dog as well. And I think that's lovely.
Yeah, it's really important because when you're
They're
doing
family.
that transition, you need that support,
Yes.
whatever it is.
Thank you, Shai. Let's give it up.
Absolutely.